It's done.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special episode of the Asian Mint. As usual, I am your host, Mr. Naveen Ganglani, who until now, madami pa rin kayo nasa surprise na marunong ako mag-Tagalog. I wonder why. But today is not about me. Today is about our two very special guests. Dare I say very rich guests. Because of the topic we will discuss today, please join me in welcoming Mr. Sugar Danny, aka Dan Mandig, aka the best IT guy out there, aka the guy who saves this country from trouble on or off the record when we are being hacked. Maybe or might not be true. And of course, Mr. MetaMan, Mr. Ken So, very classy and very demure on the outside, but a hardcore assassin gamer on the inside. Thank you to everyone joining
Hello.
us. I see everyone's comments. Salamat. But before we start, so in the pre-prod meeting namin, Mr. Sugar Danny, our resident IT expert, wanted to know if I could pronounce a Tagalog word correctly.
Yes,
So,
sir.
itatry ko ulit. And I want all of you to tell me if tama ako. And chances are, papagtawanan niyo ako. But you know what? Life was meant to be lived with a laugh. So, here goes. Nakakapagpapagabag.
No, bro.
No, man. Okay, you know
Almost,
what?
almost.
It's close.
I
Close.
tried. I'll,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was
I think
an
that's good enough.
80
Yeah.
I was an 87% student in high school. So I will take that, okay? But Mr. Sugar Danny, Mr. Metaman, thank you for joining me today. Before we start, kamusta? How are you guys feeling?
Okay. Dan.
Um,
Oh.
I'm fine. I'm shocked and I'm ecstatic tonight. Yeah, mixed emotions, pare.
Naks
Yeah.
naman. Big words, ecstatic. Gusto ko yan. Mr.
Yeah.
Metaman, your turn.
I'm just excited to be here, and I'm thankful na napili niyo ako to be part of this stream. So yeah, thank you.
Sabi ko sa inyo, demure on the outside no? As in, siguro chick boy ka nung high school, no? Ikaw yung
Hindi.
sensitive boy that all the girls went
Quiet
to
boy.
when nag-aaway sila ng boyfriend nila.
Quiet boy lang. Yeah.
When nag-aaway yung mga girls with their boyfriends, pupuntahan nila si Ken. Uy, Ken. And Ken will be there to lend a shoulder. Anyway, pero today,
Just being a friend.
just being a friend. Okay. All right. Welcome, DJ. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you, bro. But we are here today because we are going to talk about Axie Infinity, aka the storm that is taking over the NFT gaming world. All you have to say to some people to get them interested is, oh, yeah, you play a video game and you make money. Huh? What? Right? You know, it's surprising like that, right? Hello, Sly Ramos. What's up? Thanks for joining us. So, Mr. Metaman, Mr. Sugar Danny, personally, I have not played Axie Infinity, no? But I was researching about it the last few days because I knew we were doing this stream. And I think 10 minutes in, I was watching a video by a good friend of the NFT community in the Philippines, Mr. Miggy. If Miggy's joining us, what's up, bro? Thanks for the video. That was really informative. So it got me hooked, right? So I know the general knowledge of it, but that leads to my first question, which is, let's say may lumapit sa inyo and says, "Oy, Mr. Sugar, Mr. Metaman, I saw na you guys play Axie Infinity. Medyo interested ako. What's your pitch? Why should I join it? Let's start with you, Ken.
Um, Actually, right now, maraming lumalapit nga sa akin nga asking like parang how to get started with the game, parang how is it so profitable, parang what's happening, why is it going up so much. So parang um I start by telling them to check it out first, yung website nila, para at least makita nila at least kung ano yung gameplay or like kung nakukyutan ba sila sa mga pets or just to see na parang kung kunwari mayroon ba talagang opportunity. And then I ask them to watch my stream at the very least para at least they get an idea on what to do when they start playing. But their usual question is, how much do you earn like a month? So ako normally I say is like a lot, but syempre ano yan eh, parang syempre it goes hand in hand with tiyagaan, and then you still have to do the work before you can really earn. So, yeah, at the end of the day, I just guide them and then teach them like ito yung mga pwedeng bilhin, and then ito yung mga wag na. So, syempre, parang I think that's a good parang kickstart na yun na parang at least pag when they start playing, parang may idea na sila how it works, how to maximize their earnings. So, yeah. So, I actually started streaming lang like I think around 2 to 3 weeks ago. So so far I'm quite happy about it because I think marami namang natuturuan, and I think parang yung mga taong nakikinig naman is nagpo-progress sila, and nakikita kong syempre na bibigyan ko sila ng opportunity to earn. So parang for me it's I think that's more than enough for me to continue streaming this.
Very
Yeah.
encouraging, I would say, no? My reaction to that would be sold. I'm in, bro. I'm in. Before we continue, thank you, John Clyde. Magandang gabi din sa'yo. Pa-shoutout to si Angelo. Pakakilala niyo to, guys.
Hey,
And
shout out sa Naveen.
and Sugar Jazzy, pakita ka naman daw, says Johnny Ross. So,
Bayaw,
Dan, you seem like a chill guy, no? Medyo chill ka,
Yes, sir.
yung inuman, beer on a Friday night, jewel ng konti, 'di ba?
Yes,
Relax
bro.
lang. Pero is Axie challenging kasi 'di ba when you hear, oh yeah, play and you will earn video games, right? Parang simple lang eh, no? But what are the challenges that people should know if they want to get into Axie?
Ngayon, yung current state sa Axis, kailangan maintindihan ng tao yung unang-una yung money involved about it. Kasi medyo mahal yung mga Axis ngayon. Kasi nga, sobrang daming pumapasok na players sa Axie. Then, yun nga, kumukonti yung supply ng Axis, then tumataas yung floor price ng mga Axis. Come to think of, yung mga last month na worth 30 or 50k, ngayon nag-run na sila ng double or triple their prices. That's yung ganun ka wild yung increase ng range ng Axis as of late. Yes.
There's a question here, no? Will SLP reach 25 pesos this weekend? And sabi mo nga, the prices have doubled, tripled. So, when you compare it to Top Shot, this is like the February peak. Parang it's starting to feel that way, diba? There was the February Top Shot peak where a lot of people, myself included, we made some decisions now we might regret a little bit. Give us an introductory overview of what SLP is and why potential Axie players should take note of SLP.
Start na ako, Boss K. Okay, so yung Smooth Love Potion kasi yung cryptocurrency or yung token na nagiget natin earn natin by playing the game. So an average player can at least get or makukuha nila doon 150 SLP. Then pag nakuha na nila yung 150 SLP for the day, then pwede na nilang gawin yung other extracurricular activities nila. Or pwede na silang bumalik sa mga day jobs nila. Parang nakakapagpabagabag ang hirap banggit ito. Yun. So, yeah. Ginagamit din yung SLP ng mga breeders as a breeding material. So, kailangan ng mga breeders like me and Boss K ng maraming SLP to produce more Axies in the future.
How many SLP are we talking about kung magproduce ka ng Axie?
Go, Boss King.
Go for it,
Oh,
Ken.
okay. More or less like for normally pag kunwari mag-breed ka ng dalawang axi, makakagawa ka ng 4 breeds at around I think 3,300 SLP. So for
Mm.
every breed cycle you spend around that much. Pero syempre nakadepende na rin talaga yan sa budget mo. Like if you want to breed more. Pero basically yun yung ano niya, parang start niya, yung 4 breeds na yun kasi yun yung una. So kung ganun siya, 3 3 and then if you want 8 breeds, you times 2 and then double, double, double lang yan. Depende sa kung gaano karami yung pwede mong i-breed. So right now, sa nakikita ko, yung SLP, tumataas siya because of demand. Since everyone is breeding, everyone is selling, tapos people are joining the game. As in like, sobrang tuloy-tuloy ngayon, parang yung demand niya is sobrang lakas, parang yung hype is there. So, what's happening is parang everyone is buying in the marketplace. So, yung marketplace sobrang liquid niya. Sobrang liquid ng market niya na parang every time na lang you check the market and then you try to buy something na parang sabi mong affordable, like cheap. As in, sobrang bilis ng turnover, ang bilis niyang mabenta. Para na siyang nagiging kung paano yung buying natin back then sa Top Shot. So, in a way, for me, kung in terms of increase ng SLP, possible na umangat pa, pero syempre, hindi natin mape-predict kung anong pwede mangyari. Kasi
Mm.
parang pwede ngayon, sobrang ganda. Parang okay, everyone is being euphoric about the situation na parang okay, parang in just 1 week, nag-times lahat. AXS, yung mga Axie, yung SLP. So parang everything is parang going up na parang may lateral level lang lahat. So parang
Right.
sabay-sabay sila. So in a way, yung labas nun is healthy yung market. So may nagba-buy, may nagsisell, walang nagfi-flip since yun nga buying a team is like an investment. It's like a business
Mm.
investment na parang may return eh. If you play a little, you play for 2-3 months, you get your money back. Parang ganun yung nangyayari ngayon eh. It's not a promise given by Axie, but with what's going on right now with the SLP going up, that yun yung nangyayari. So
Right.
even like tumataas yung prices sa marketplace, parang meron pa rin kasing return. At the end of the day, nagkaroon siya ng utility. So ayun, parang syempre, parang if you ask me, it's too good to be true talaga if you think about it. Parang meron bang business na magbibigay sa'yo ng 2 to 3 months ROI? Parang 2 years ka, swerte na eh, diba? Pero right now, parang this is what Axie is giving us. So ako, parang I don't want it to go up so high kasi syempre, ang mangyayari baka, alam mo yun, parang yung fear of missing out. So everyone would just buy in, tapos baka mamaya, syempre, wrong investment, baka kailangan pala nila yung money for something else, tapos gamitin nila, hoping na makabawi sila. Syempre, we don't want that. Parang since it's crypto, parang you can only invest what you can lose. So it's technically, hindi naman siya gambling
Right.
since you're investing in something. So it's like investing in a business. Meron pa ring risk reward. So at the end of the day, it's never for us to give the financial advice na okay, bilhin mo to, ganyan, be happy about it. So we're just showing you na parang okay, this is what's happening. Ito yung mga opportunities na nag-entail with Axie. Ito yung updates niya. So parang kami, since na-grab namin yung opportunity to play this game, gusto rin namin siya i-share sa ibang tao na hoping na syempre makabawi rin sila sa whatever reason na kailangan nila. Yeah. So that's it.
Sorry if I was laughing during there. I was reading the comments. First of all, by the way, great points, Ken. And there's something I want to ask you too. But before that, I want to shout out Dijo, who says, as a non-gamer, I can say Axie is not the most fun game in the world, but making money while playing is always fun. And truer words have never been spoken. Hello to Jeff for joining us, who agrees with Dijo's point about it being fun. Yes, I speak Tagalog. I'm not sure about rapping. We'll see. We'll see at the end of the day if Dan and Ken convince me. Karina here
Let's
says, Nap
go.
sample Tagalog rap, please. Listen, Dan, if I can't even pronounce yung pinapronounce mo sa akin kanina correctly, I'm not sure. baka maging living meme ako on the internet. But that would make the Asian Mint famous, so maybe that could be a good thing. One thing you mentioned, no, yung breeding, Dan, Ken, it would take about 3,300 SLPs right now, di ba? To breed a couple of axes, and you were talking like the lowest level axie or yung medium level na yun. And next question is, you said both of you na some people aim for 150 SLPs per day, di ba? Then okay na sila, kung ano-ano nagagawin nila. What's for a beginner, how many hours would it take to reach 150 SLPs? So those are the two questions. Again, one, let's repeat, is would like 3,300 get you the lowest level or medyo magaling na? Because of course, kailangan magaling din axis mo, right? And number two was, how many hours ideally would it take for someone new to get those 150 SLPs?
Okay, yung breeding cost kasi is equal sa lahat ng axis. So regardless kung magaling or decent or moderate yung quality ng axie mo, same lang yung SLP na gagamitin mo to breed. So kahit anong axie pa yan, same lang tayo ng babayaran ng SLP.
Okay, good point. Important yun. How about the 150 SLPs? Ideally, mga how many hours yun?
For starters, usually yung mga scholars, they spend 3 to 4 or 5 hours using their energies adventure for the first 3 weeks.
Wow.
Yes. Then
so parang almost parang full-time gig na siya technically.
Yes. For the first 3 weeks. Then after that, pag na fully leveled na nila yung axis nila, that 3 to 4 hours will just shrink into just an hour or an hour and a half. Then makukuha na nila yung reachable quota, which is yung 150 SLP. And if they're good at arena, they can even earn as much as 200 or 220.
So it's really like a game talaga na as you play more and more, you improve and you become more efficient with your time, no? So that's an important point to note. Before we continue, shout out to Dijo, Naveen / Kenso dropping a Tagalog rap. Ken, we'll have to discuss this. We might be popular in Spotify, bro. Baka magka-big contract tayo dyan. Dan will join us.
Yeah. Produced by the maestro.
si Dan yung taga-tugs-tugs in the back, di ba? Ryan Pantanilla, shout out to the Top Shot Philippines family. Thank you for that, bro. Jeff says, depends on the level. Right now, she plays an hour nailing for the 100 and another half in the arena. So there are levels to this talaga, diba? Dijo says 4 to 5 hours first week, then it gets better. Again, thank you to everyone joining us. Salamat. If you guys are wondering why, actually you guys don't see it, but we see it. It's only YouTube comments. It's because Axie has been, for some reason, blacklisted by Facebook. Is that right to say? Boo to that, right? Boo to that. We're all about the liberty and the freedom here. So I was talking to a friend earlier, couple of friends, and I asked them, so how much investment are we looking at if you want to be a manager or make a team, right? So sabi nila somewhere around 60 to 100,000 in pesos. Okay, so if you're a manager, you'll find scholars. We'll discuss that more later. Pero for now, is that ideal na 50 to 100,000 pesos would be the starting point? Let's go with you, Ken.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's correct. Like 60,000 if you get like as in like medyo low end team, pero it can get it can farm, 'di ba? It can grind, pero it's not the best. At the moment kasi parang ang nangyayari, parang sobrang bilis ng increase ng price. So parang from 3 days ago na ang floor prices for everything is like, I think around 50 to 60,000, and then after 3 days bigla na lang naging 70,000, and then after 2 days 80, and then right now I think it's the going rate for a decent team na parang let's say gusto ng tao is pure. I think the going rate is around 90 to 100,000 already. As in ang bilis. I'm not sure paano nangyayari yon, but I think it's more on supply and demand kasi every time na parang sinisilip rin namin yung market, as in like we try to follow the floor prices of everything eh, kasi kahit papaano at least we get to know kung okay pa ba yung market, parang mabilis ba siya. So far ang bilis eh, kasi ang nangyayari since ang bilis ng purchasing ng mga tao, yung mga transactions tuloy-tuloy talaga siya. When you play in the game, kung kunwari, you start with the team na kunwari you paid like 100,000, let's say. So kung kunwari you played for like a month, and then you challenge yourself na nakuha mo yung 150 SLP mo per day. With the current prevailing rate, which is like 20 pesos, 150 times 30 is like 4 or 5 SLP for that month. Let's say if you did 150. So if you multiply that by 20 pesos, that's already 90,000 pesos. So that's so what, like 2 months you got your money back already. So are you going to complain? So even if it goes up, as long as the tokens go up, even the AXS and even yung demand niya magtuloy-tuloy lang talaga, it will just go
Right.
up and up and up. So right now parang wala talaga siyang technical analysis na masasabi na parang what's going on, ganyan ganyan. Parang ako nakikita ko lang siya na parang healthy sobra yung market, sobrang laki ng demand. Yung Philippines sobrang nag-boom kasi yun nga, it's a new opportunity for everyone to earn. So sino
Right.
ayaw? So at the end of the day, yeah, so at the end of the day, people are playing. So even
Correct.
random people who are not gamers are asking me, how to play Axie? Ano ba kailangan ko gawin to start that? How can I earn that money? So more on sa financial sila nakatingin eh. So it's like an
Right.
added income for you na per month na pwedeng tumulong, diba? So yeah, why not? So yeah, meron yun yung ways niya. So right now it's very profitable. So people are joining and joining. So every day ganyan. So ako, I'm very happy na ganito yung market, pero at the same time, it's scary also kasi it's going up too fast, 'di ba?
It's going
Tapos
up fast.
yeah, and sabihin natin sobrang daming players pumasok, nag-search ng ganyan. Tapos yung game parati lang nadi-disconnect. How can you do your grind? How can you farm? How can you do your 150 SLP per day if 20 hours in a day is naka-down yung server or like super lag? So, I think dapat medyo yung pace niya dapat steady lang. Hindi pwede yung sobrang putok ng putok. Parang, I think I'm going to be scared if it's like 40 pesos na next week. So,
Mm.
dapat kahit papaano, level lang. Parang balance lang dapat for
Balance,
everything.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you for that. So before we continue, I want to shout out the WSTD family as requested by Kentoy. Thank you for joining us today. Shout out also to Ed Antig, Asian Mint Discord represent. Guys, join the Asian Mint Discord. That's a really fun place to be. Shout out to Princess Villaflor. Shout out to Raymond Ordonez. Shout out to the Axie Boys group chat. SLP to the
Hey,
moon. To the moon is right. Shout out to Dexter Castro as well. Hi daw, Dan, sabi ni Mark.
hi
And
Mark.
thank you again to everyone joining us, right? So there's a good question here from John Clyde. What's up, Marvin? Thanks for joining us too. There's a good question here from John Clyde that I'm gonna put in the screen. What can you say about the BIR putting tax to digital games like Axie Infinity? That's something we should talk about later for sure. But before we get there, to the deep and gritty, Dan, what's the
Yo.
required methods to invest in Axie? Is it crypto? Do you need a Meta wallet? Do you need Binance? And di ba, like Ken explained, 4,500 you can get up to
45
90,000
SLPs.
pesos a month. Yeah, there, 4 5 SLPs. You can get up to 90,000 pesos a month. Wow talaga, di ba? Who wouldn't want to join, right? But there's dangers to that because yung profit mo is SLP related to some degree to crypto like Ethereum or whatever you will invest in, because we've seen with Top Shot, there's the saying na be
Yeah.
scared when people are greedy and be
Yeah.
greedy when people are fearful, right? So
Face
right
to the
now it
face.
seems like people are starting to get greedy with Axie Infinity. Correct. So
Yeah.
what are the reminders in terms of crypto, Dan, that people should know about Axie? And number two, how suspicious should they be about the sudden ability to make so much money out of it?
Okay, kailangan siguro nilang i-consider yung yung volatility ng coin or ng token. Lahat naman volatile. So, pwede ngayon 40 siya, 50 pesos. Then bukas bumagsak siya ng piso. If they can take that, if kung kaya nila sigurahin yon, then by all means join Axie. Ganun lang kasimple yun. Tanungin lang nila yung sarili nila. Ngayon 20 lahat sumasali. Tanungin nila yung sarili nila, if paano pag bukas piso na lang yung SLP, maglalaro pa rin ba ako nito? Then pag yung sagot doon, yes, let's play the game. Just earn it. Just earn SLPs along the way. Then what's the other question, Naveen? Sorry.
The other question is, what are the crypto things, or what crypto do people need to join Axie? Is it only Ethereum? Will they need a Meta wallet? Will they need a Binance? What do they need?
Yep. First is kailangan nila ng MetaMask. Then Ronin wallet, kasi yung dalawang wallet na yun is you will need those two wallets to sync on your Axie account. Yun yung magsisilbing wallet ng account mo by playing Axie. So pag naglaro ka na ng Axie, pag na-set up mo na yung Ronin tsaka yung MetaMask mo, yung na-earn mo na SLPs, pwede mo silang ilagay sa Ronin wallet, then MetaMask. Then
pwede din yung Binance. Pwede din yung Binance, Jen? Pwede din.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, sorry.
So yung Binance kasi siya yung parang endpoint ng SLP to fiat. Pero right now, yung ginagawa ng maraming tao is person-to-person transaction, which is yung pinaka less hassle, yung pinaka stress-free na method, and tax-free as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yun yung pinaka mabilis and convenient for everyone right now. P2P, Ronin to Ronin.
So, diba, one of the things people say about the NFT community, the Top Shot community, uy, ang positive ng community, ang saya ng mga tao, ang babait. Can we say the same about the people who play Axie, or medyo more competitive yung conversation sa Axie? What's the vibe like in terms of interacting with other players and people?
Okay. Cool.
Go for it, Ken. You can go.
Okay. Well, for me, yung Axie community right now, parang I think very positive naman. Parang there are a lot of people who are asking, syempre, na parang okay, how to play, ganyan. But at the end of the day, I think okay naman siya. In general, yung market ng Axie ngayon, yung community, I think very positive sila. Pero yun, mostly maraming scholars. So, syempre, pag maraming scholars, parang yun yung hinahanap nila parate. So when they join communities, naghahanap sila ng mga giveaways, mga ganyan. I think yun nga yun isa sa mga dapat maintindihan ng mga tao right now, na parang yun nga, yung being a scholar is somewhat kind of a privilege. Kasi syempre it's like helping someone earn more money, like especially right now. So parang ang nakakatakot kasi yun nga, people are getting scammed because of these schemes about giveaways, na yung scholarship, na parang sasabihin na, okay, meron pa yung iba na may buy-ins, na parang they will ask people to pay like 100 pesos so they can raffle out na parang pwede sila maging scholar. So what's happening is people are really paying. So there are like thousands and thousands of people asking to join, or like hoping that they could get a spot to be a scholar. Kasi nga, syempre, ganda ng it's quite lucrative talaga. So, ang nangyayari is, nagiging modus pala siya. Ang nangyayari, parang papakita sila ng wheel of names, ganyan. Pero in reality, names lang yan ng friends nila. So, umiikot lang siya. So, parang yung mga tao, they just pay and pay, hoping na they would win. So, ang nangyayari kasi, medyo nakakasira siya sa image. Kasi syempre, instead of helping people, pumapasok na yung mga bad entities rin na parang talagang gagawa ng paraan para gumawa ng masama. So, I think it's very important na, yun nga, Sir Danny and I are informing people na to keep themselves talaga very secure, na alam naman natin na kahit sabihin mong game lang to, it's still money. And people, when it comes in terms of money, ang hirap talaga na parang hindi mo maiwasan na there's going to be bad people lurking around. So parang tayo na lang, I think we just have to make sure na we equip ourselves with knowledge na to keep everything in private. As in, even if you play the game, even if you're earning so much, kaya you don't have to brag about it. Kasi people are starting to brag. Na parang, okay, I'm earning this much. Kaya yan, over in the internet. And then after a few weeks na nanakawan yung wallet nila, or like hold up sila, or like may mga stories na going around in Discord na parang yun nga, may mga nangyayari ng masasama around here in the Philippines. So syempre ako, it's not healthy. It's supposed to help people. It's not supposed to be like maging alam mo yun, parang maging masama. So I think dapat yun yung isa sa mga things na dapat naiisip ng mga tao when they join. Kasi parang kawawa eh. Kasi these people are really trying na parang okay, wala na akong money at all, and then they will just get scammed by someone who's just super opportunistic. So buti na rin na merong mga tao na yun nga, like yung nagsi-stream about informative streaming about yung kung paano laruin yung game, or like paano mo i-keep yung sarili mo safe, paano ka hindi lolokohin ng ibang tao. Just alam mo yun, just to educate a lot of people na hindi naman talaga involved in crypto, tapos biglang sumali dahil sa Axie. So mas maganda na rin na you teach them na how it works, how to do it properly, how to do it well. So at the end of the day, 'di ba, parang lahat tayo we get to keep what we earn. So I think that's the best I think advice I could give.
Right. I want to shout out the comment of Ryan Pantanilla, 69 viewers na. I think that should be mentioned because of course. And also Mr. Marvin Lee, si Sir Kevin, nung nag-apply akong scholar, humingi ng full body pic ko. I think this is related to yung mga bad vibes na minimension mo, you know. I think Marvin Lim should be
Autokill.
NFT Axie community, look out for Marvin Lim. I think siya yung humihingi ng full body pictures of people. Pero Dan, Ken, don't you guys agree that maybe Marvin should share his full body pic to everyone in the community, diba? Because why is it only Sir Kevin who should see Marvin's full body pic? I think I speak for other members of the community like Miggy, like Ram, like Jan Jerick, everyone wants to see. Actually, maybe not. Okay, I'm opening the floor for questions. If any of you have any questions, guys, it's a good opportunity now to ask Sugar Danny and MetaMan, of course, the Axie OGs. I have a question. Are you both also into Top Shot? Nagta-Top Shot din kayong dalawa?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Of course.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, of course.
So,
yeah.
I think I know the answer to this na. Pero what do you both believe in more long-term? Top Shot or Axie Infinity? And everyone who's watching can answer in the comments also.
Axie. Axie, definitely.
Why Axie, bro? Why Axie?
Yung Axie kasi, parang gumawa na siya ng sarili niyang economy. So, it's like running on its own. If you notice, sa crypto ngayon, sobrang bear market. Sobrang everything is going down. Ethereum, Bitcoin, everything. Tapos tingnan niyo yung Axie, it's just going up and up and up. It's because of the market. It's so liquid. Nakagawa na siya ng paikot eh. It's like they made their own parang economic system na kaya na niya mag-sustain on its own. So it's not even following the trend of crypto anymore. So parang ako, kaya nga yun doon ko nasabi na you can't look at TA at the moment, yung technical analysis, since sobrang it's all hype siya eh, as in sobrang euphoric pa. So ako, I'm not sure like what the future holds, but looking at the roadmap or like the white paper na yung plans ng Axie moving forward, kung ano yung gusto nilang future, medyo clear siya eh. Maganda siya, tapos maganda yung direction, marami silang gagawin, and we're still at alpha stage. It's not even beta. And Top Shot is in beta. So, parang sa ganitong time, parang I think it's still good. And I think sa future niya, mas magiging okay pa siya kung magkaroon pa ng mas maraming utility yung SLP and yung tokens nila.
Dan, so are you concerned, Dan, other gaming NFTs like Axie, aka competitors to Axie, will eventually drive the profitability of Axie down? Or will Axie be looked at as parang the Ragnarok of our generation, that everyone wants to play it, and this time people can actually make money instead of spending money? Because for all Ragnarok OG users out there, I don't know how much load nagastos ko back in the day. But back to the main topic, can competition potentially limit the profitability of Axie? And shout out to Danners for this in the comment section.
Axie will always be the OG of the play to earn game. Actually, nakikita ko yung Axie na siguro 1 year or 2 years from now, magkakaroon tayo ng official esports about this game. Ganun siya competitive kasi aside from play to earn siya, yung competitive level niya is very very addictive. And isa ako tsaka si Boss Ken na baliw sa arena these days. So competitors will always be there, but then again, Axie will still be at number 1 for me.
So obviously both of your OGs of the Axie Philippines community. Who else should people follow, or what accounts, social media accounts, sources should people follow for all the information they might need about being Axie play scholars or managers?
Aside from me and Boss Ken or MetaMan Live, I will suggest to follow the contents of Kuku Crypto. He's from Cebu actually. So marami rin siyang mga content about Axie, how to start an account, how is the game working, how's the progress of the game, and yung lahat ng ins and outs ng games nandun sa contents ni Kuku. As a starter, dun ako sa kanya nakatambay sa page na nanonood ako ng contents niya everyday.
Awesome. And Ken, how about you? Any recommendations?
Like what Sir Danny said, si Kuku, medyo maganda yung mga streams niya about guides on how to set up your account and everything. But in terms of like Discord groups, and I think you should join yet. Number 1 is like Asian Mint, kasi I think right now dinedevelop nila yung channel na mag-expand na to other NFTs. So right now, ngayon nakikita natin Axie lang kasi since ito yung sobrang hype talaga. But there's a lot of games out there na talagang magde-develop, I think around Q4 of this year to Q1 of 2022. So there's a lot of games launching talaga. So like what Sir Danny said, Axie is the institution. Siya yung nag-set ng idea na games can be play to earn. As opposed to, diba, for the longest time, it's pay to win.
Right.
So right now, if you put your time and effort in a game sa crypto, you get to earn money. So aside from because of what Axie did, parang nag-open siya ng doors to other games doing the same thing. So it's like you buy your own character, you own your own character. So ngayon sobrang daming lumalabas. So it's up to us to really research about the games, and then try natin kung ano yung magiging okay, ano yung magiging hindi. Yeah.
Right. Marvin Lim in the comments just said $32 million in 24 hours. I'm guessing that's sales for Axie today.
Yes.
So everyone in the comments, Dan, Ken, I want you to answer this very serious question also, which is if you had $32 million right now, would you spend it on Axie, or would you spend it to purchase the one-of-one full body pick of Mr. Marvin Lim? and everyone in the comments can answer this question too. Let's start with you, Dan. What would you purchase?
Definitely that Axie.
I think Ken would answer the same, no? Or do you have a different answer, Ken?
I'll buy the Axies first, and then double my money, and then buy Marvin's picture. So I get both.
That's a smart guy, diba? When life asks you apples or oranges, you tell them kiwi. Okay, so Dan, as quick as you can and as simple as you can, how do you explain the scholar manager dynamic in Axie?
Ano lang yan basically papahiram sa'yo or papagamit sa'yo ng manager yung isang team, which is one account din na ginawa ng manager Then yung scholar yung mag-earn ng SLP, then we will split the profit depende kung 50-50, 60-40, 70-30. Depende sa agreement ng manager and scholar. Then another agreement dyan yung yung payment which is can be SLP or direct in peso. Depende sa dapat mutual. For me.
Okay, and is there a scale of how to determine whether 50-50, 60-40, 70-30? Like parang there's a expected work output or bahala na sa dalawa pag-usapan yun? Let's go with you, Ken. What do you think?
Actually, it really depends on the manager. Kasi since that's his money, siya mag-decide if he wants to give his scholar like 60% or like 50-50 kayo. But at current rate, I think even 50-50 is fair. Kasi parang you still get a lot. So, 50-50, 60-40 is fine. But I think, yun nga, the majority of the amount should go to the scholar since he's the one working for it. So,
Right.
ako, I'm fine with that. Since yun nga, the 40% is basically passive income for you. So, instead of natutulog na lang rin in your inventory, at least someone can play it for you.
Right.
And enjoy the game.
Yeah.
And enjoy the game for sure. Yeah,
of course.
Mr. Ryan Pantanilla says Asian Mint host should open OnlyFans accounts. Bigyan natin ng competition si Arnold Van Opsal. I will agree only if Ken and Dan join us. If Ken and Dan like get the party started, I will follow. I promise. I cross my heart. After you guys believe me, no? According to Dijo, si Jan Jeric Santos, may bonus na pork chop every 15. It's July 30 now. Does that mean 15th of the month? Because Jan, I'm waiting for my pork chop. I like it medium rare with a salad on the side. But we've been talking about Axies. They've been compared to Pokemons. They've been compared to other games that we grew up playing. Yeah, someone even once told me parang Tamagotchi daw. So there's a lot of comparisons, but they're Axies, they're unique, diba? So I want both of you to share, if okay lang with both of you, since you guys are OGs, would you enlighten us with the powers of your Axies? Would you guys be willing to share your skills, your traits, and maybe show us with your screen share function how your Axies look? Do one of you want to go first and volunteer?
Okay, I think my client is open, so I can show it na lang.
All right.
Yeah, medyo small yung screen. I'll try to share screen. And then...
Wait lang. Guys, Ken
Okay.
has to make sure ma-minimize muna yung mga not safe for work na content. So, Dan, that was a warning, by the way. You want to clean up yung window. But,
okay.
Yes.
I'll try
and
to check
Danners, yes, PvP tips. We are gonna ask tips from the OGs in a bit. We might even have them go PvP against each other, depending on technical advancements. Okay, Ken, let's look at your Axie, baby. Ooh.
Okay, can you see it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Is it showing?
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is my team. So right now, I'm preparing kasi for season 18, which is the tournament, the upcoming tournament. So medyo nag-experiment kami ng mga iba-ibang lineups. So right now, I'm not sure if you're going to understand, but basically, ano siya, parang bagong meta, which is like parang bagong style of Axie na ginagamit or like yung pwedeng maging popular next game. Sorry, I think nasisira yung ano. But yeah, ito yung isa, yung Reptile, an Aqua, which has yung may Poison, and then may Plant. So yung Plant, this is a tank. Siya yung parang tagasalo ng damage. And then these two are like my damage dealers. So the mechanics of the game is kill your enemy Axie. So that's it. Kill their team versus parang tuntukan lang ganun, parang ubusan kayo, unahan kayo. So kaya siya maganda is kasi yung dahil may mga cards. So it's like playing poker. You try to predict your opponent's next decision or like next move. So is he going to attack? If he's going to attack, are you going to defend? You try to defend it. And then this time parang is he going to save his energy? Pwede ba mag-attack? Mapapatay ko ba yung Axie niya at this round? Ganyan. So doon siya nagiging fun kasi parang yun nga, since it's like playing poker, it's like trying to understand what your opponent is thinking. So, syempre, kung
Mm.
naiisahan mo siya, parang oy, 'di ba? Parang oy, okay. So, it's like winning a hand in poker na parang kung nanalo ka tapos naisahan mo yung kalaban mo, parang okay, that's the same feeling. So, that's where you get the adrenaline when playing a competitive arena. So, yeah,
Will
so
will
that's
your will you lose your Axie if it dies in a PvP?
no.
No
No, it
naman.
won't. So it's
Okay.
like you just play and play and play. So ang nangyayari lang talaga is yun nga, as time goes by, as you play your team, you get to improve. Para nagigets mo na kung paano mo gagawin yung mga combos mo. So doon ka talaga nasasanay eh. So regardless of how expensive your team is, or even how cheap is kung starter set man yan, if you know how to use your cards, you can still win. So it's not really about a game of money. So yun yung sinasabi ng Axie na parang doon siya naging interesting. Parang it's fair
Right.
for everyone. Yeah. So yeah, that's my team.
Can you give us a ballpark range of how much a team like this would cost to breed or put together?
Okay, so may team kasi is meta na siya. So meaning parang naghalo-halo na siya na kung ano yung mga popular na gagamitin for next season, kung ano yung magiging effective na combos. So parang to take advantage of the game. So parang itong team ko siguro more or less, I'm not sure, maybe around like 100 to 150.
Mm.
It's not really in the market yung mga cards na meron. Parang konti-konti lang since ano siya parang meron lang minsan-minsan magbebenta sa marketplace na parang nakagawa sila ng isang breeding nila na parang sobrang labo. Pero ang ganda pala ng mixture but hindi nila gusto. So ako, I get it. Ito, parang like this one, it's super random. It's like a mix of everything. If you think about it, people call this chop suey. Pero because yung mga cards niya nag-work together, it's strong. So that's
Right.
how it works naman in Axie. So if you think ito yung mga Axie na pwedeng tumulong sa'yo para manalo every round, then yeah, just be comfortable about it and then you'll get your wins.
Sabi ni Danners in the comments, you need to rob a bank to get that team. So that should give you guys an idea kung gaano kagaling si Mr. MetaMan. Ken, question. Are
Okay.
you attached to your Axies at this point? Iniisip mo ba sila bago ka matulog sa gabi?
Hindi naman, pero right now parang medyo nagte-take talaga siya a lot of my time. Since right now, since na-develop ko rin talaga yung stream, so parang nagre-research ako about it, parang iniisip ko kung ano yung mga pwede i-post para maging informative sa mga followers, ano yung mga tips na pwede kong mabigay para mas maging effective yung farming nila. So that's how I see it Parang parang at the end of the day, I'm just trying to help also. Na parang okay, sharing these opportunities to other people.
Right. And how about you, Dan? Do you wanna share your team with us and how they look? Do they look like mini Dans? Little sugar Dannies?
Yeah, they're chill as well. Mas chill sila sa akin actually.
Ganun ba? Nice. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take a look. While we're waiting for Dan, Ken, do you want to show yung tattoo mo of Axie? According to Dijo, meron ka daw
Meron.
Meron? Okay. Ken got jokes, guys. Ken got jokes. Okay, Dan, I like your team. I like the color scheme right now. I think very matching to your personality, you know? A little bit on the darker side with a little bit of the neon in the middle. So Dan, what's the story of your team? What's its names? Did you give it names?
Meron may mga pangalan to. Wait lang, share natin. Careful. Okay. Ito
Yes.
Yeah, ito yung mga pangalan ng Axie ko. So si Merge kasi snake siya. So silent assassin siya. He tends to excel sa mid game because meron siyang backdoor or pwede niyang tamaan yung mga nasa mid tsaka yung nasa likod na axis. Yeah.
So tawag natin sa kanya Chris Paul kasi may mid-range game siya.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
May mid-range siya. Then, isa kong ginagamit is si MMR 1 kasi nag-iisa lang to sa Axieverse right now.
Wow! OG!
Dito na lang.
OG.
Ito, yung green one, yan yung nag-iisa lang yan. Tapos, bago ko siya kinuha, nag-consult muna ako kay Boss Ken Kung Ken, nakakita ko lang isang Axie, nag-iisa lang siya sa Axieverse. Tapos feeling ko magsisync yung skills niya sa team ko. I want your opinion on this Axie. Tapos after 2 minutes, sinabi ni Ken, maganda yan. Binili na namin.
How much was it? Can I ask? Magkano siya?
At that time, around 40.
Ooh. And if you sold it now, magkano yan?
I'm trying to sell this Axie for 65.
Pwede na, bro. Pwede na. Pwede ka na magtayo ng Master Show My Cart with that profit.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Actually, ito yung Axie na nagdala sa akin sa top 23 nung day na binili ko siya.
Right. Oh, wow. Okay. Top 23 in the world.
Wild. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Wow.
Props to you, bro. Props to you. And so, attached ka din sa mga yan. As in, you think of them at night, di ba?
Actually, iniisip ko kung paano sila i-improve or yung weakness nila. Lagi. How can I beat that?
So, fair to say Axie has taken over both your lives? Is it fair to say that, Dan and Ken?
Well, yeah, in a way, since yun nga, most of our time are allotted talaga to Axie almost every day. Pero like, basing it on what's happening now, I think I'm very happy na I did this, na parang buti na lang sinubukan ko siya na parang okay. So ngayon, it's quite it's giving us quite a profit. So we'll just continue and then look for more opportunities. Kasi at the end of the day, I'm sure even Sir Danny would agree na we didn't put everything naman in one basket. Diba? We tried it out and then we enjoyed it. We invested a little more and then yun, ikot na siya. It's not really about parang just injecting more and more money in. It's more on sustaining it, and then you still have to think about your risk-reward ratio. So invest at your own risk, diba? Do your own research. We will never give you like financial advice na okay, go, bilhin mo na yan, sulit to, 1 month, bawi mo na.
Hindi po financial advisors here.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's just we're just sharing you our experience na okay, in this game this is what we're doing. So I hope you can do the same.
All right, okay. So, you know what? Let's give the people what they want, which is to see how a PvP battle goes on Axie, no? Let's do that. So, Dan and Ken, would you enlighten us with the battle of the Axie Philippine Gladiators? You know, this would be like the Axie version of the Colosseum in Rome. We got a gladiator here, and another one here. We have MetaMan versus sugard4ni going head to head. Guys, by the way, I'm gonna be a part-time bookie today, so if you guys have bets, mention it in the comments na. I will take your bets. I take a very little percentage of commission, just enough to make my own Axie team. So, nah, just joking. Dan or Ken, let us know in the comments, and we'll watch them go to battle. I am so excited to see this, man. I'm as excited as I would be if nagko-cover ako ng NBA Finals game. You guys have really gotten me into this. So, Miggy says Suns info, but who are the Suns? Is it Ken or is it Dan? Ooh, 5K to sugard4ni. Oh, man. Okay, does anyone want to take Dre's challenge?
I want to play the game this day.
MetaMan plus 1.0 according to the Asian Mint. For the record, hindi ako yan, ha. MetaMan, ha. I don't consider you an underdog.
Okay lang yan. Yeah, I think naman sugard4ni is mas mataas talaga yung rank niya sa akin dito. But ako naman for the next season naman, I'll try to rank then and then try to win the game. For me, sugard4ni is not competition naman eh. Parang more on
we're family, bro.
Yeah,
family.
So yeah, even if it's higher, I'm happy for him. But yeah.
So
okay,
so family like Vin Diesel, 'di ba? Yes, okay. So
even offline we share thoughts on how to improve our own teams, and we go against the meta actually. Especially
nice. All right. So Dre said 5K on sugard4ni, but Kuroro says 10K MetaMan. Oh,
Oh,
15 days SLP for Sugar Danny. 10K for Sugar Danny. Sugar Danny in 5. Okay, guys, joke lang yung whole money thing ha. Bawal tayo.
uh,
Facebook might go after us. But how about this? How about this na lang? Dan and Ken, the loser will have to twerk on the screen of this stream
nah,
before we end. Come
No.
on!
Yeah, I think
Come
ano na
on!
nah.
lang, ano na lang, informative streaming.
Yeah, I'll just share
Ah,
information about
All
Axie.
right. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. But we're still taking bets in the comments. So Danny or Ken, let us know. And bragging rights na lang on the line. On the line. Bragging rights. So whenever you guys are
is it
ready,
working?
the floor, the battle arena is
Hindi
yours. Let's
maaga.
tune in, everybody.
Can you see me, boss Ken? I can't see you. Sige.
Kino-cover ko, yeah, it's offline nga eh.
Hmm.
Kinover ko na lang yung screen so I cannot see your ano. But I can show, okay lang rin naman na ano, na para makita rin nila kung how it works, how your team works. Pero
That's right.
yeah, it's offline eh. It's not, I'm not sure if
Hindi
it's working.
makapag-invite. Relaunch ko yung game.
Yeah, sige. Nag-relog in na rin ako.
All right. So Dexter's asking, can we show your Axie, Sir Naveen? I do not have an Axie unless you mean something else. If you do, medyo madaming umalis dito. Kung mag-hang server, si Navs mag-twerk. I will twerk if Ken and Dan will join me. I will admit that. If my friends tonight will join me, I will gladly twerk. Although I cannot promise the best content that will keep your eyes in two pieces.
Lagi.
According to Kid Cash Money, loser does an Axie giveaway na lang. I think we should have brought some alcohol to this stream para medyo more high stakes. But I think right now we have some technical difficulties. Dan and
Yeah.
Ken, any update? Do you think we can proceed with the PvP?
Yeah,
The game is not loading. on
Yeah,
my
The game
side.
is not.
Yeah, I'm trying to load my game, but yeah, parang medyo problematic siya kasi lately since yun nga sobrang dami ng tao naglalaro. So laggy. So I haven't played pa for the day. Kasi
Right.
nga I think it's been offline for most part of the day. So okay lang. Tingnan natin
All
if
right.
it's gonna work. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's give it a few minutes to see if it works. If not, it's totally okay. Yung information na binigay niyo both today has been a lot of help for me and I'm sure many others too. So while we're waiting for this to load, if anyone, the servers overloaded, the game is down, that might explain things. So while we're waiting to see if the PvP will work, does anyone have any other questions, not just about Axie, about Top Shot or NFTs that they'd want to ask Dan or Ken? Let us know now so at least we can answer these questions as we hope and pray that the PvP will work.
Yeah.
Sir Naveen, are you Filipino, half Indian? Full Indian, actually. Full Indian, but born and raised in the Philippines, bro.
Eh,
Yes, sir. Ano ulit yun, Dan? I see, hindi ko na I don't even remember, bro. Nakakapagpagababa. Never mind. Yes, John, thank you. So, while you guys are fixing this, Ken, Dan, any quick thoughts about how the BIR issue that John mentioned a while ago, how they might take a cut into the new trend that is Axie? Because, of course, God knows, now if there's money involved, you know who else has to be involved? They who must not be named. So what are your thoughts about it?
Okay. Dan?
Let's go
Sir Dan?
with you first, Ken. Then we'll go with Dan. Yeah.
Well, right now it's the internet. So I think the government is doing like regulating already, 'di ba, yung sa mga train law, ganyan. But
Yeah.
we're not even sure kung ano talaga yung magiging final pagdating sa taxing of digital assets. Since in the States kasi what they do, I think they tax the exchange. They tax if you cash out. So I think they're doing it na rin with coins.ph or like ano. And I think siguro doon lang siguro nila magagawa yun. Kasi I think even online shops, 'di ba? Parang meron nahihirapan pa rin sila to regulate. So, I think okay lang naman sa akin if yun talaga yung magiging pathing since if you're earning from it and then if the government wants a cut and then I think alam mo yun, it's fair if that's yun talaga yung magiging ruta pero right now it's still vague. Wala pa talaga. It's like a gray area for everything. So I cannot say. So ako whatever it is the government do or like plan I think I'll just comply kasi if you fight it what will happen diba? At the end of the day you're still gonna pay for it. So just follow the law and then enjoy what you're earning then yeah, I think it's not going to be a problem if you're not going to make it a problem. So, okay na yan. Yeah.
Yeah, don't get arrested, guys. Don't get arrested.
Yeah.
This might be a good question for you, Dan. Actually, let me find that again. Oh yeah, it was. What is more profitable, to be a breeder or to have multiple scholars rather? Sorry, breeding versus multi scholars. A question by Danners. What do you think, Dan?
Breeders versus again
Multi
multiple
scholars. Yeah.
Actually, I'm doing both at the same time right now. So
Okay.
I guess if you're a breeder, then you're lending your teams to scholars as well because hindi ko nakikita na magbe-breed ka and not to hire scholars.
Correct. That's a good point.
So siguro ang magandang question diyan is yung ano ba yung mas profitable, yung breeder ba or yung just magpe-play ka lang ng game alone? So siguro
yeah. Go for it,
siguro
Dan. Sorry.
Mas malaki kasi yung capital or yung money involved sa breeding because you will need at least three quality teams para makapag-start. Whereas if you just want to start and play and earning on the side, you will just need one team. So definitely there are risk or mas mataas yung risk in breeding compared sa playing and earning on the side. Yeah, so breeding is always profitable today.
Right. There's a good question here from Ryan. If both of you were involved, what are your takes on the Space Jam NFTs that released this morning? Kumuha ba kayo?
I tried, but ayaw bigay as in like the website just keeps loading and loading. So I didn't get lucky. I think naubos na siya. So yeah, I think okay naman siya. NFT is NFT. So if you pag binigay na siya sa'yo, pag nakuha mo na siya, nalagay na sa wallet mo, then it's yours. But right now, Nifty, okay naman siya eh. It's a good platform. So hopefully maging okay siya kung maganda yung demand ng artwork na yan. Which is I think si LeBron and Looney Tunes.
Bugs Bunny. Yes, sir. I was lucky to get a rare Bugs Bunny and the whole day iniisip ko na how much profit, di ba? Make it rain. Dan, were you able to get the Space Jam NFT also?
No, not I haven't kasi medyo lagi yung servers nung nag-try ako. So, yeah.
Speaking of lagging, naglalag pa rin ba right now? Mukhang hindi mangyayari yung PVP?
Yeah, my game is not loading. As in, ayaw niya
Alright.
So I think it's down.
Alright. Okay. So let's end the stream then with the hot take question of the day. Dan, Ken, first of all, again, thank you for joining us. Same with everyone else in the comments. Ang ganda ng entertainment tonight. But the question, should Facebook really be banning Axie streaming? Yes or no? What is your take? Let's start with you, Ken.
For me, syempre no, since I started streaming on Facebook, but it really depends on what they say. So right now, lumabas lang siya through a streamer. So wala pa talagang official announcement from Facebook. So ako, I would just wait for it and then see kung ano yung sabihin nila. If worst case scenario talagang binan nila, then I'll just move to another platform. So hopefully, diba, we get the same people to follow and then listen to what we have to say. So I think it's fine. Parang yeah, let's just wait kasi wala pang sinasabi.
That's true. How about you, Dan? What's your vibe about the whole Facebook banning Axie?
Nalungkot ako kanina nung nakita ko yung yung headline about banning ng Axie streams. Kasi
Mm.
last month, wala naman nanonood sa streams ko when I stream Axie. Meron lang siguro akong 2 or 3 viewers. Tapos mga close friends ko pa knowing Axie. Pero nung nag-start ako mag-Axie, nung tinuloy-tuloy ko yung streaming ng Axie, nakita ko yung viewership ko pataas na siya ng pataas. Then, nag-decide si Facebook na i-down yung streaming of Axies. Pero sabi nga ni Sir Ken, pag pinagbawal talaga niyo pag pinagbawal talaga niyo yung Axie sa FB, then maybe lilipat kami ng Twitch or YouTube because it is what it is. We can just fight it.
Yeah. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Okay. If malungkot ka kanina, Dan, this will cheer you up. According to Vince Ira Guanzon on YouTube, pogi naman nung naka-white na headset. Wow.
Let's go.
Very charming. And this one is for both of you. Kahit saan pa yan, lagi ko kayong susubaybayan. Did I pronounce that correctly? Susubaybayan. Susubaybayan. Yes, there. Okay, 1 out of 2 ako today. I will take that. Yes, shout out of course to Mr. JC Cuevas. Thank you for setting up the stream tonight. Thank you for the technical work behind the scenes. Of course, shout out to JC. Everyone loves JC. Yes, cheers to you, JC. The Maestro JC Cuevas. A big, important figure, I would say. Not just Axie or not just Top Shot, but NFT in the Philippines. Thank you for everything, JC. And guys, thank you both for joining tonight. Thank you for staying up late. Thank you for the information, most of all, because for someone like me who's looking to get into Axie, I think the information I gathered today really helped. Hindi lang parang bigla na lang ako tatalon sa swimming pool. Right now, at least I know ilan feet ba yan, gaano kalamig ba yung water and all of that, which are very important. Thank you, Storm Sarmiento. I appreciate you. Yes, Dexter says thank you to both of you also for the information. Shout out to Sugar Danny from Mark. Thank you to everyone in the comments today. Marvin, Ram, Dijo, everyone. Thank you for Ryan, everyone. I'm sorry if I'm missing everyone here. Ang dami niyo, but thank you. We appreciate all of you a lot. And stay tuned. Asian Mint OnlyFans soon to release featuring Sugar Danny and MetaMan. 1 of 1 drops. We will keep you guys posted. Good night, everybody. Wear your face masks. Stay safe and play responsibly.
Let's end this. Let's go.